a time of great change, each of you, and you see that within your personal relationships. You feel the volatile moves of your moon, your star systems, your planets, your earth, and that very sun that you rely on every one of your days. It does not seem appropriate at this time to call it a mere shift in your consciousness, because the changes that are taking place, that are felt within your own consciousness and within that of all that is, those changes are extreme. If you can compare them to the changes of your past, these are indeed the changes within the moment. And our recent moments, and our present moments, we do not recall the memories of this strength, of these powerful surges. We do not recall these, and in other moments we do not have a reference, but our reference relies upon the ideas, the conceptual notion that we have always been and that we will always be. There is no beginning and no end, and there is no duality within our realm. If you let yourselves, you can feel that surge of energy through your physical body. You can see the representations of this within your physical experience. Many of you are shocked when you turn your focus in either direction, the changes within your personal environment or those within mass consciousness. You are shocked and amazed. And in this, you are feeling our amazement. We are not as shocked as you because our perceptions are broader. We pick up more than you. We understand more than you with this limited physical focus. Some of you have opened your perceptions broader than most. You have allowed yourself the full expression of your emotion, and in doing this, you can feel the ties to your own self, and your reach is into inner reality. You can feel the amazement, you can feel the wonderment. And this amazement fills you with the curiosity of expanding more and more. In the word expansion, it does not appropriately explain the process by which consciousness becomes more. But it is the closest within the set of language restrictions we prefer to explain it within a visual image. We prefer to give you the feeling of the concept In doing so here, we will refer to the cotton ball of consciousness. And in order to explain the expansion and the amazement that we feel at the great beginnings that you afford yourself in every moment, we want you to perceive the cotton ball within your mind's eye. Understand that this great and massive cotton ball does expand from the tips of the outside larger, but that each of the threads of consciousness, each individual thread of consciousness, and all of the lives, the probabilities, the existences within that thread, that they expand, that they grow, that they develop, that they create more. So it is not in a linear fashion that the cotton ball does grow, but it is in all directions and in all manners and in all perception that cotton ball becomes more. We perceive within that image that there are threads of consciousness that are exploding their previous conceptions of self, that they are exploding their perceptions, that their lives, their experience, and their representation within the physical realm is proving indeed the limitless possibilities within your own self, the limitless possibilities of your creative power. And this shows you that you have no limits. Within your physical realm, you have no minutes. No space to move within. No definements. And no preconceived notions of the amount of love and joy that you may feel and give to others. You are and you exist because you always have. You are and you exist because you intended to step within this physical realm. You intended to express your own self within this physical representations. Learn of your own creative power and the ability to wield that power in every moment, to consciously create your environment, to consciously create more and more for that of consciousness, your own being, your own existence. You are the curiosity. You are the ambition. You are that desire. And you are each in this moment becoming that which you want. So we advise each of you to be careful of what you want, because that want is barreling towards you in this very moment. Of course, if you find that it is not to your liking, all you must do is change your focus. And we'd leave each of you to the massive impressiveness of your own self. We leave you to the love of your own consciousness. Knowing that each of you is bound to find your own way to your inner self. And we relish this understanding. And give that joy to each of you. And that makes for a very pleasant afternoon. And we end